Hey team, Kim Constable here. How are you all doing? I just thought I would go live and do this little welcome video for you just to, first of all, officially welcome you to the 4-week Shred Challenge live. This is the first challenge I've ever taught live ever in the history of the whole company, which has been in existence since 2017, and this is now 2025. So in 8 years, nearly 9 years, I've never taught a challenge live, and I am genuinely super excited to teach this one because it is going to be absolutely epic. So I thought that I would come on live quickly and just tell you everything that you need to know to get started and what the challenge is going to be about and what to expect and what you might need. So we are going to get started on Monday, the 28th of April. As you know, we have 2 sessions per day. So we have a 30-minute cardio session in the morning, and we have a 30-minute strength training in the afternoon. Well, it'll be my morning and my afternoon, but it might be some random time of the day for you, depending on where you are in the world. So the first session is going to go live at 11 a.m. No, sorry, it's not 7 a.m. Eastern, which is midday UK. And then the second session will be 11 a.m. Eastern, which will be 4 p.m. UK. Now, people are asking me, why am I not just doing the two of them together? Well, because I want to give you an opportunity to be able to do the cardio workout at a time that suits you, and then the strength training workout at a time that suits you, because I'm kind of guessing that not everybody is going to be able to join me live every day for every session. Should you do the strength or the cardio first? If you are watching the recordings, either is totally fine. Really doesn't matter. I like to get my cardio out of the way in the morning to get myself warmed up, and then I like to do my strength training later on in the afternoon, because that is a time that suits my body, it suits my energy levels. But you may be the reverse. You may be like raring to go with your strength training first thing in the morning and then a little less energetic in the evening, and you want to, have some like slow, steady cardio. So do what works for you. There is absolutely no perfect way to perform this. There is no perfect way to do it. It's really just about getting it done in whatever way works for you, and you are going to get the best results if you do that. The recordings are going to be in the playlist that we have sent you a link to. The playlist will be on YouTube. All of the live streams are going to be on YouTube Live, and then the recordings are going to be in a private playlist on YouTube Live. They will be added to the playlist immediately. In fact, they're in the playlist already whenever they are live, because we stream them to the playlist. So you'll be able to watch them there live. You'll be able to go to the recordings live, and if you just click the link, it will just give you all of the recordings, and we will organize them in date order, which means that the newest ones will always be on top. Now, if you want to do a meal plan with this challenge, then simply go to the link in your welcome email. That link is going to take you to the 4-week Menopause Shred Hub. The 4-week Menopause Shred is not this program, by the way. This is the 4-week Shred Challenge Live. I know it's very confusing with all of the 4s and the shreds and the challenges, but try to keep up. So if you go to the 4-week Menopause Shred Hub, you can download your meal plans from there. Why are we using those meal plans? Well, because they were quite simply the most successful meal plans that we have ever created in the history of the entire company. They have sweet treats, they have cookies, they have mousses, they have pancakes, and you all seem to love your sweet treats. And also they are interchangeable, which basically means you can take the breakfast from week 1, the lunch from week 2, the dinner from week 3, and make your own meal plan from it. So if you don't like one particular meal on a meal plan, you can simply substitute it for something else from another week. And that is the beauty of these meal plans. We did this because over the years, people were asking us in the meal plans, can I have like week 2's breakfast in week 1, but still have week 1's lunch? And we were like, well, no, you can't, because the calories are different per meal. Whereas this way, you absolutely can. So that's why we decided to reuse these meal plans, because we get feedback every single day from the members telling us that these meal plans were their favorite. These meal plans were the ones that got them the best results. They are simple. They felt super full on them. You can eat unlimited amounts of green cruciferous vegetables and cauliflower and any of the free foods, so you never have to feel hungry, and they will get you the best results. Now, another question about the meal plan that we often get is, why are they only 1,200 calories? People are like, 1,200 calories is far too low. I'm going to be starving. Well, first of all, they're only 1,200 counted calories. So what does this mean? It means that when I was creating them, I only counted the macros, the main macros. So the proteins, carbs, and fats. I did not count any green cruciferous vegetables or, courgette or zucchini or cauliflower or broccoli or salad greens. None of those are counted in the meal plans. And you can add unlimited amounts of those to your own meals every single day so that you feel full. How is this even possible that there are unlimited free foods whenever you're dieting? Well, it doesn't matter what makes it into your stomach, it's what makes it into your bloodstream that counts. So, whenever you eat food that is really high in fiber, most of it is simply broken down in the large intestine and in the small intestine and passed through to the large colon as poop. So, only the food that is absorbed through the small intestine into the bloodstream can actually be stored as calories. So, if you eat a full head of broccoli, only like one tiny floret size actually makes it into your bloodstream, and the rest of it is simply fiber and is passed out as poop. So you're only absorbing one floret of calories whenever you eat a whole head of broccoli. So that is why you can eat unlimited amounts of them. And of course they are packed with antioxidants and they fight free radicals and nutrients and vitamins and minerals and all that kind of stuff. So super healthy for you as well. But a little side note, by the way, eating lots and lots of green cruciferous vegetables and cauliflower will make you a little bit gassy, especially if your microbiome is not used to eating this way. So what women quite often find is they start eating this way and then they say, oh my goodness, I'm really constipated. And I'm like, well, you're not actually constipated. You actually are just eating a completely different food. And so you have so much fiber coming through your digestive system that actually your body doesn't have the bacteria in the large colon to break down all of the fiber. And so you have to cultivate an entirely new colony of bacteria in your microbiome in order to be able to cope with this new way of healthy eating. Because of course, if you're used to eating a lot of refined carbs and sugar and maybe not the best diet, then your gut bacteria will have bred and multiplied to feed those foods. So those foods will breed a certain type of bacteria to break down those foods. When you start eating the way we teach, which is obviously healthy and nutritious, then your body has to create a whole new microbiome, and that takes a little bit of time. Now, fiber, of course, cannot be broken down in the small intestine. It must be passed through to the large colon for fermentation, and with fermentation comes, you guessed it, lots of gas. Oh yes, gas comes with fermentation, and that is why you will be super farty. So if you want, you just cut down on the green cruciferous vegetables, just beware of eating too many of them, especially as a menopausal woman in her late 40s or 50s or 60s. Our digestive systems are not what they used to be, so have to be careful. So that is how you will manage the meal plan. You don't need to do any extra cardio in this program. The cardio that we're going to be doing in the morning is enough to get you shredded. If you're like super active and you have your overachiever hat on, then you can absolutely do extra cardio if you want, no problems whatsoever. But if you don't have to, because don't forget that the strength training that we're doing is based on the principle of metabolic stress. So we're going for higher volume, higher reps, and lower weight. So this means that your heart rate will be pumping and you will be sweating, let me tell you. And you are going to be not so out of breath, like, but you're going to be like definitely feeling it during the workouts. You're going to be burning fat during the strength workouts as well as building muscle, and you're going to be burning fat during the cardio workouts. So you really don't need any extra. Last question people always ask me is, Kim, why have you stopped training in the gym? Why have you started working out at home with dumbbells? Well, simply because I noticed that my body was not recovering in the same way that it used to before menopause. I just was finding it so hard to cope with life every day in general. And things that never used to bother me before started really becoming difficult. And my body just wasn't recovering from the high intensity training in the gym. So one day, picked up a couple of dumbbells and I thought, let's give them a whirl. Let's see how we go with these dumbbells. And not only did I get a really, really crazy ass workout, I was so sore the next day and I woke up feeling amazing. So I thought, why not give these dumbbell workouts a go and see how my body responds? I haven't lost 1 single inch of muscle. I'm still the same weight on the scale, but I am burning fat like a mofo. So not only am I burning fat and building muscle, which is the holy grail of bodybuilding, I feel amazing every day when I wake up, and I'm not dreading my workouts because they're only 30 minutes long. So of course, when I jump on the bandwagon of something and I think it's amazing, I just want the whole world to come with me. So that's why you're here, because whenever I love something, you are damn well going to love it too. And you're going to come with me. We're going to do it together. I just don't like to do things on my own, if I'm honest. I like you all to be with me. So thank you for being here. Thank you for, joining this program. And I really, really, really promise I'm not going to let you down. You're absolutely going to love these workouts. Even if you're a gym bunny, even if you've been beasting it in the gym for years and you're a little bit skeptical, I was too, right? I am the quintessential high intensity training gym girl, right? I would not call myself a bunny because I do not train like a bunny. I train like a badass, and I have now switched to dumbbell workouts, and I am so excited that you are going to give them a try with me as well. Now, if you want a little free taster session before we start, just to kind of see what's going to be happening, I would head over to my YouTube channel, Sculpted by Kim. If you just look up Kim Constable on YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, you will see we have some 5-day workouts up there, which is exactly the kind of workout you're going to be doing in this challenge. If you want to get started with those, you absolutely should. It's going to be a really, really great taster session for what is to come. Now, equipment, what are you going to need? You're going to need a range of dumbbells. I mean, if you have them, great. I like to work from kind of 20 kilos down to about 5 kilos, which is 20 kilos is 44 pounds, 5 kilos is, I'm trying to do the math, 12 pounds, 12 pound dumbbells. So I like to go from kind of 12 pounds right up to 44 pounds. 44 pounds is pretty heavy. Like, I don't imagine any of you are going to be doing lunges with 44 pound dumbbells, although you might be. But a range of dumbbells is good, but honestly, just do what you've got. The workouts are going to be super hard, and I promise you that even if you only have soup cans or water bottles to hold, or maybe like a grandchild, like throw them up on your shoulder or something, you are going to get a really good workout, I promise. And then, of course, if you like these workouts and you want to continue with them, you can build up your dumbbell collection. You can buy them on Facebook Marketplace, you can buy them on eBay, you can get them on Amazon if you fancy them, so you can build up your collection and you won't regret it. You might also need a booty band. Well, you will need a booty band or some kind of band for sidewalks and for banded squats and banded hip thrusts and that kind of stuff. If you had a barbell for your hip thrusts, go you, like that would be amazing. Make sure you have a pad so you don't bruise your fandango, it's not a nice place to bruise. And what else? Cobra grips or some kind of grips to hold the dumbbells by your sides can be a really fantastic a tool to add to your bodybuilding arsenal. And let me think what else you might need. I sometimes like to wear gloves just to protect my hands because I got really bad calluses. You can see my calluses there, but gloves are a good thing too. And a yoga block. You're definitely going to need a yoga block or some kind of platforms to put your heels on. Some people actually get like little, platforms for heel elevated squats, but a yoga block is totally fine to do those with instead. A yoga mat sometimes as well, if you're going to be lying on the floor and you have a hard floor, that can be good for ab work or for stretching at the end. But apart from that, all you need is to bring yourself, bring your motivation, bring your best self, stick on your overachiever hat, roll out of bed in your pajamas and get going with these workouts, because I promise you we are going to work hard and we are going to have lots and lots and lots of fun. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can send an email to any of our email addresses, support@kimconstable.com or support@thesculptedvegan or thesculptedmenopause.com. All comes through to the same place. If you're a seasoned sculpted member, and I know you are, then you will know how to reach us. Or if you're a member of the private Facebook group, you can of course write in there, and me or one of the coaches will see your post and we will respond to you there. And please do stay very vocal during this challenge. Please do reach out to us. Please do share your wins, your highs, your lows. If you're feeling motivated, share it. If you're feeling not so motivated, share it. We want to be with you every single step of the way. That's why I'm teaching this live, because I want you and me to do this together. And even if you've never completed a challenge before, this is your time. I'm not going to let you fail. We're going to do this together. It's going to be epic. We're going to be together for 4 weeks. And you're going to get so strong and so shredded, and you're going to feel so amazing at the end of it. And I can't wait to see what you achieve. So sorry this got long. I was like, I'm just going to jump on for 5 minutes and make a video, and now 13 minutes. We're still here talking. I usually have a lot to say. It's hard for me to keep to 5 minutes. But anyway, hopefully this was useful. Thanks again for being here. Can't wait to see you on Monday, bright and early, hopefully, for our first workout together. And if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, see you Monday. Love you loads. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you coming along on this journey with me, and I cannot wait to see what you achieve. Okay. Sending you so much love, and I will see you on Monday.